That does sound repetitive because it is. The 49ers, Bengals, and Bills are all favored by more than a touchdown according to Fox Bet Sports. A lot of great games, Dave Hellman, but more importantly, a lot of great teams. Bills, they are really good, led by Josh Allen, a great quarterback. Joe Burrow, he was about to win the MVP before Patrick Mahomes leaned at the line, if you will. Patrick Mahomes is as good as he can be, and the Niners, they are dominant. Which team are you most confident in heading into Wild Card Weekend of the 12 playing in the 6 games?
We're talking about just for this weekend?
Just this weekend, big dog.
I mean, how could it not be Buffalo? How could it not? Like, you know, we talk about the Niners and the Seahawks, Pete Carroll.
Don't steal my thunder. Don't you dare steal my thunder. No, I'm just saying, like... Give your answer, I'll give mine.
It's the Bills. It's the Bills because of what we just saw this past weekend. They get a home game. Look, all credit to Skylar Thompson. I'm not trying to hate on you or the Dolphins. I watched every snap of that game against the Jets.
Is he bad?
They're bad.
But is he bad?
He looked like a guy making his second career start against a good defense.
I mean, is he bad, though?
He looked bad.
I want to bet.
He looked bad.
Is he bad?
He looked bad. He didn't look like somebody that can compete with the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo in the playoffs. I really think, through no fault of the Dolphins' own. I mean, right? You know, obviously we all wish Tua could play in this game. It's bad luck for them. But, like, this should be a game where the Bills can name their score, honestly. Like, that's how I feel. Sorry.
What y'all trying to score today?
Yeah. No, seriously. Like,
you want to put 38 on them?
We want to win by 17. We want to win by 24. What do we want to do? Yeah. I don't see how that happens. If Tua was there,
it would be a completely different story. Let's not even if Tua was there, this is a toss-up game in my mind. That's Unfortunately, Tua is not. I'm just going to go down the line. Joy Taylor, where do you stand? Who you got most confidence in?
It's the Bills. Look, I got excited about the Dolphins this year, and for that, I was wrong. And I apologize. I was wrong. Okay, we made the playoffs. What's about to happen now? What's about to happen? Let's just say it.
But Tua got hurt. You were right.
Okay, no. What I was right it was about the Dolphins curse, and I know it, and I live with it. Let me stand in my truth, okay? Trying to talk me off of this. I apologize to Chargers fans. I'm sorry. I was influenced very few times in my life have I been peer pressured and fallen subject to it.
You made the playoffs.
And every time, look, I have standards, okay? Relax. I have standards. Even as a Dolphins fan, I have standards. That's why I'm so bitter. Yes, we made the playoffs with the same record as last year, and we're about to go into Buffalo and get smoked. And nobody in South Florida is lying to themselves about it, finally. And they shouldn't be, because Tua isn't playing. You have Skylar Thompson, and this, again, is no diss to Skylar Thompson. There's levels to this. There is. So we could walk into this respectfully knowing what it is. But if you're asking me who I'm the most confident in, the Bills have to score 10 points. Because the Dolphins scored 9 points. I'm sorry, 11. There was a safety.
They did have a safety.
Okay, they did have a safety. Fine. You have to score a touchdown and 2 field goals, Buffalo. If you can manage to do that, you're going to beat the Miami Dolphins.
Naheem Hines outscored the Dolphins on his own last week with 2 kickoff returns.
Did you just watch Crazy Work?
We saw Crazy Work.
Did you just watch Crazy Work? It's all right. I'm glad that we made the playoffs. That's something to be excited about. We have no idea what's going on next year, so I feel almost exactly the same as I do right now going into this weekend as I did at the beginning of the season, which is I have no idea what the Dolphins are, but I'm going to stand in my truth, and I will not be moved off of my gut ever again.
You made the playoffs, Joy.
There's a difference between making the playoffs and, like, making the playoffs,
I firmly
like having a chance.
That making the playoffs is an achievement. You can't win if you're not in.
You're not in.
There are some teams who would love to get smoked in the playoffs this weekend, like the Lions, like the Packers,
and
like the Jets.
You learn confidence too, man.
Correct.
Right? You get better and better.
It's also the Dolphins are on their 3rd string QB. Like, it's not even fair.
No.
Even if Teddy Bridgewater
We're not delusional about it. I don't feel bad about what I know is about to happen this weekend. I'm just saying I should not have allowed myself to move off of my gut, and I did. And I'm not going to, I promise you, America, I won't do that again. I'm an authentic person, and I have to apologize for that.
A playoff team compared to not a playoff team, like, that matters, right?
It does matter. Let me ask you this question, because this is what matters. Which team you most confident in heading to Wild Card Weekend?
I'm with the 49ers. They're on the roll. I mean, they're playing very, very well. Stingy defense. Even when the Raiders, like, made moves on them, right, and they were putting points up running the ball, they still answered. This rookie quarterback, Purdy here, I watched a lot of tape. Kid's talented. The kid's talented. And Kyle Shanahan doesn't get enough credit. He got them boys playing. Misdirection, running the ball well, tight ends. Then Debo decided to come back and play. They're a good team, and they're on a winning streak. Then I'll probably stop eventually once they see the guys in green.
Oh, the Eagles.
Yeah. But for this wild card run, they look pretty good. I'm going with them.
I'm with you, dog. Bang, bang. Niner gang. I'm more confident in the Niners. The Bills are going to win, obviously, because Tua's not there, Teddy Bridgewater's not there. But given the fact that both teams will win, now it's who am I more confident is going to play better? Right, like the Bills are going to win, the Niners are going to win. We've all established that. But who's going to play a better game? To me, it's the
I just want to point out. I want to point out what you're saying. I want to say this for the record. So you are more confident in a team starting a rookie in a third divisional game against a Pro Bowler than a team starting an MVP candidate against a third-string rookie.
I'm equally confident they'll win.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just saying.
I'm equally confident.
I trust Josh Allen to do this more than I trust Brock Purdy.
Now we're in the door of winning.
Different questions, though.
Yeah, now that we're in the door of winning, now it's like, who's going to play better?
Okay.
Like, I haven't seen the Niners collectively play a bad game since they played against the Chiefs. And the game before that was bad was against the Atlanta Falcons. That was back in early October. The Bills, however, they be winning because they be winning.
And they've been there, though.
The Bills Bills didn't play well against the Chicago Bears on Christmas.
They didn't play low-key. We didn't play well last game.
That's right, too.
I'm being honest.
Without those 2 kickoff returns, they do count. I'm a special teams player. Special teams plays.
I mean, but I told you last time a kick return was
3 years, and that's just 1. The Bills had 2.
Yeah,
so, like, the Bills will win, but I'm not necessarily confident in them playing well. Here's what it'll come down to. I don't know, Joy and Dave, that following that game, when the Bills will likely have to play the Bengals, we'll be like, oh, yeah, we feel great about the Bills. You know what I mean? Like, I'm saying coming off
I'm taking Josh Allen, boy. I seen my boy this weekend or last weekend. That boy, he lost some weight. Yeah, I'm going with him. I'm going with him.
But you think the Bills are going to play a clean game? I guess that's the better question. You think they'll play a clean game?
I mean, and sometimes it's hard to, like, play super efficient when you know you got the upper hand. Like when you look at the other team, like for example, quarterbacks in the pre-game warm-ups, the quarterbacks, they throw with each other, they talk a little bit, then they warm up. So I'm thinking when Mac Jones and Josh Allen was like talking a little bit, he looked at him like, hey, how you doing? But you know what's about to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to like to actually go out there and just play efficient when you know I'm better than you. You know you can't beat me. You know what I mean? So
we saw the Bills do this last year.
Yeah.
Like the Bills kind of messed around and
that's true.
You're like, oh, are they good anymore? And then the playoffs started and they named their score against the Pats. That's what I was going to say.
Yep.
Y'all have been saying all year that the Pats trip to the playoffs last year didn't really mean that much because they were an afterthought. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy when you say for the Dolphins. Yeah, I mean. Nobody wants to get smoked in the playoffs.
I guess
but going to playoffs is a good thing.
Well,
it is a good thing.
I guess the reason just to diverge for 40 seconds, the reason I care so much about what the Dolphins did as opposed to the Patriots is the Dolphins are going to get smoked not because they're bad, because they're on their third-string quarterback.
Yeah, sure.
The Patriots got smoked because the Patriots just got smoked.
The Niners are on their third-string quarterback.
Yes, but there's a difference I just watched too much Big 12.
That team better,
Skylar Thompson and Brock Purdy are not.
But the Niners team is better, too, though.
Yes.
Brock Purdy was the last pick in the
wasn't
draft.
Skylar drafted ahead of Brock Purdy?
Brock was better than Skylar.
I mean, this year's
not according to every team.
Yeah, and teams, they make mistakes. They make mistakes.
Okay, I like Brock Purdy. We can see now Brock Purdy is better. But what I'm talking about is this is not just like an excuse machine here. Like there's levels to this. They're both playing third-string quarterbacks. You are talking about you are more confident that Brock Purdy and the Niners are going to beat the Seattle Seahawks with Pete Carroll as a coach than you are Josh Allen is going to beat Skylar Thompson. That doesn't tell you something about the Dolphins season?
Skylar's just not good. He made it to the NFL. I made it to the NFL. But I'm better on television. I don't know what you want me to say.
Do we know that? I mean,
I got trophies and stuff, rings and things. Staying in the NFL, don't miss your chance to win $50,000 playing Fox Bet Super 6. Download the Super 6 app, enter your 6 picks for a chance at the jackpot. Seahawks, Niners, you already know what I think is Niners all day, baby. So I don't need to make my pick, but Dave Hellman, you go ahead and make yours.
Despite that argument, I got the Niners by 16. Yeah.
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
All right, you go, because we
y'all know where I'm at. Bang, bang. I got the Niners by 21. Whatever they want to win
21?
by.
21? NFL, bro.
All right, you ready?
Niners by 14.
I got Niners by 7.
Closer.
It could be, I
wouldn't be surprised.
Seattle's covering the spread, is it not?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I can see it.
Well, Super 6 players have won over $1 million playing the NFL this season. and over $1 million to date. And over $8 million to date. Download the app and enter your picks in the Seahawks 49ers wildcard contest for a chance to win. More speak after this.
Our streak is over, Shady.